Hey, it's Jessica, and I'm here with an unboxing. This is from Budget Bunny. I'm gonna move this back. Here's my frozen blanket. See? Frozen. So you can't see the top, which is good, because I didn't take off our addresses. It's taped up really well. I don't want to cut anything I'm not supposed to. There. I don't know what you can see. There. There's paper on top. That's good. And these. Budget Bunny shop. It says, "Hi Jessica, thank you so much for purchasing from the Budget Bunny shop again. I threw in a little birthday present and to say thank you for being so patient while I perfected my sleepy sacks. Hope the furries enjoy everything. Crystal." That is very nice of her. I think I was first talking to her about this order in August, and then she got back to like, I knew it was going to take a while because of the sleepy sack that I wanted from her. And then she ended up getting back to me like a couple days before my birthday, so I would like let her know. I'm like, yeah, it's like my birthday's coming up and blah 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 blah. Ooh, I see my head. I don't know what just happened. I dropped her card, so I was picking up the Budget Bunny. These are just washing instructions. So, I have come to the conclusion that I cannot wash my fleece in warm water. It has to be hot, because I've been washing my fleece in warm water to try to save on energy and like shrinkage, which all my stuff's already shrunk anyways. But just it ended up getting really like smelly. So back to hot it is. I've also recently been trying to strip everything. It's been a while, so I've been using Dawn, teaspoon of Dawn dish soap with my regular borax that I use, and I still put vinegar in. I haven't used anything yet. I'm cleaning the cage today, and then I'll be using the stuff that's been apparently stripped. And I put it, and then you also give it an extra rinse cycle because you really need to wash the Dawn out. That's why you just put a teaspoon in. A teaspoon isn't a lot. I only do the one extra rinse cycle because I'm not sure if that's enough. They tell you to keep rinsing until you don't see bubbles, but if I open up my machine, it's going to stop working. So I'm like, how am I supposed to check the bubbles? So this is liners and a bed and a sack. So I wanted this print, and I didn't know if she had it, and then she said she was almost out, but she had ordered more, so I didn't know if I was going to be able to get it, and then supposedly she had just enough. So it is the very pretty clouds with raining hearts. I chose the blue for the back, which actually goes really nice. I actually prefer it over, I've seen other people do like just a pink at the back. Not like it matters, I really don't use my opposite sides. But yeah, so this does have 2 U-Haul in it. She makes hers 4 inches wider and longer, which I'm hoping will be enough for me. Sometimes I have issues. I've been told that my 2x5 part of the cage is bigger than what it should be, you know what I mean? Right now the 2x3 looks like it will be big, like it has room for shrinkage without being a problem. I've never had a problem with my 2x3s. Even my old, like Winnie the Pooh liner and my Jasmine ones, they've shrunk the most. And the 2x3, it still fits. It's always the 2x5 that ends up being, like literally, sometimes I've shrunken that much too short for my gauge. So I do have, I need to order some more 2x2s, but I usually have, not 2x2s, 2x1s. I have extra 2x1s to help with that, like part of the cage. I only have a couple of liners that haven't shrunk. Like the one that I'm using right now is the from my Epic Cage trade with Carrie. Whatever she told Piggy Pop Shop to do worked great. It has shrunk, but it's still perfect. It's perfect. It fits my cage perfectly. So I didn't really say anything to Crystal. So if it does shrink too short, it's really my own problem. I didn't tell her, hey, you know, my cage is special, and I have problems because I can't. Like I said, I have to wash it hot. It doesn't work. Warm doesn't work. I might try the first, like the pre-washing and warm, but it will eventually get hot. So here's the 2x5 part. It's very pretty. It's very pale though, unfortunately. I always like these pale colors that end up looking like poop after like 4 days of being in my cage. Because the poos and everything gets all mucked up everywhere. But yes, I do have like something in mind for this, because people are probably thinking I don't usually buy liners without thinking of like a cage set. No, well, you know, I've got stuff in the summer in August that I want to match with this. Some of you probably already know what I'm thinking, so yeah. She did include stuff for free, which is really, really nice. She definitely doesn't have to do that, because this is her. You know, she has to pay for this fleece and the U-Haul and stuff. I didn't get charged for any of the sacks. And I only asked for one sack, and it looks like I have an extra one, and it's in this color. I would have asked her for a sack in this, but I was playing it safe because I knew she was limited on this fleece. So I figured, don't push my luck. It's probably sold out. But look, I got this. This, I didn't ask for. This is completely all Crystal. I didn't know hers was going to come as a pad. So that's surprising, because honestly I don't know if I need the pad. But extra pads are helpful. I can always put them in other spots if I don't use them with the sack. Because sacks my pigs really like, but they, after I only leave them in the cage for like 2 days. Because they get stinky. My pigs pee all over them. They're not... Supposed to be Carrie's pigs only pee outside of their cozies, which would be fantastic. This feels like it only has one U-Haul in it. I don't know if she did double for the pad. Like I said, not like it matters. Maybe I can leave the pad in, and then when the pad gets dirty, just take it out, and then they can just pee on the sack, and then when that gets dirty, take it. Maybe it'll extend. Maybe I'll have to get one extra day out of that with the pad. We'll see. Like I said, in any case, extra pads are lovely. So this print, I was hoping it would match, even though I'm not so sure. Well, now. Stuff's falling everywhere. So I got this print. I got the medium cuddle cup instead of the small, because last time my frozen one is a small, and like they fit in it, but they like just fit in it. I got big piggies. So, yeah. Like I said, everything's gonna have to be washed. Obviously, I got 2 pads for the cuddle cup because, like I said, my pigs are messy. The thing with the small one is they've been like messing up the sides. So I thought if I got them bigger, they'll have a better chance to really lounge on it than the small one. So if you are ordering for Budget Bunny, and I don't know, my pigs aren't that big. I find they're like average. You might want to go up a size for her bed. So I got this print, which I kind of matches this. Yeah, because I figured I was just going by pictures, and I didn't know what, like, the tone of this yellow. I was gonna say it might have been better with this blue, but then it would have matched this blue. But yeah, it doesn't look awful with the liners. And then this, yeah, I asked for a cuddle cup and this sack. And she was in the process of creating her sacks and like how she like them. And that's why I waited. I was just like, I'll wait, you know. I could have got the liners first and then got like the sack separate, but I was like, yeah, in the long run, I can just wait. So yeah, there's another pad. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to use the pads or not. Either way, it's always good to have just extra little square pads. we'll see. I'll probably try them out at first and see what happens. The pigs actually tend to pee on it and not everywhere else. It's the thing with the sack. It kind of goes everywhere. There is slight boning in her sacks, but it's not like tubing. It's just regular, like, flat boning. But I think it's going to be fine. It stays up fine. This will be good for winter. I worry about winter because the heat goes down at night. During the day it's fine, and I do have the warmest room in the house, but we put it down to like 16. That's Celsius. So that's not Fahrenheit. That doesn't make sense. It has to be Celsius. So if during the day it's at like 21, it goes all the way down to like 16 at night. So it gets cold. And my room's the warmest because I'll run downstairs after the bathroom and I'll be like, oh, I'm cold. I want to go back to my room. So that's good that my room's the warmest. And that's why I like having sacks. So thank you so much to Crystal, because by the invoice, she didn't charge me for this sack. And then this sack was a complete surprise, which is awesome, because I was kind of kicking myself for not asking her to make me something in this print. Because now it matches. And the blue looks really good. This aqua blue color, which I like so much. Like, it's also the same blue, I think, that from my set from Cavy. So I definitely put Budget Bunny's information in the description. She's Canadian, so shipping was wonderful. If I can be honest with you, I'll tell you how much shipping was. Shipping was like $20, 20 something dollars. We're in the same province on top of it, so yeah. Because in the States, it's getting pretty pricey. Also, the exchange rate, well, for me, I'm Canadian, she's Canadian, she's charging me in Canadian dollars. I'll show you the cage. I haven't done anything yet with them. Like, I haven't... What time is it? Oh, it's 10 o'clock. I have no excuse now. I've been up since like 7:30 because I knew my package was going to come. And then it ended up coming without me knowing, and the guy luckily just left it at the door. Thank God, because sometimes they like give you that slip and tell you to pick it up. So there's the cage in all its glory. But yeah, see, it's the same blue as all these aqua pieces. The cage needs to be cleaned today, so I'm not too worried about it. What else is new? I should probably just make another video, but why don't we just do, a classic long video from the Cavy house. I switched to Timothy A because their poops were getting clumpy. Like, while I was vacuuming, I would find, like, a clump of poop, which the vacuum could suck up no problem. It was just weird, and I know that's not good. As you can see, with me switching to Timothy, the poops have gotten a lot better. Here, I'll do this. You can already tell the poops are actually the way they're supposed to be. Unfortunately, I ordered the 50 pounds of Timothy hay, and then the place I ordered it from, Canadian Pet Connection, took forever. I ordered it the day before my birthday, the 16th, and they literally took 4 or 5 days just to tell me that they sent it out. So at that point, I was freaking out because I ran out of hay. So I ended up buying this stupid bag of hay. This is I should have bought the smaller bag, because I still have a lot left. I didn't know. So this is the 5 and like a half pound bag, which I'm surprised my Pet Value had. This is like the biggest bag they carry at my Pet Value. They suck. But they did have the 3 pound bag, or the 2.5 pound bag. I should have probably just got that one, because that one looked like it had better quality. If you look at this, it's very straw-like. All these pieces, like the light yellow pieces, are very straw-like. So what was happening is I'd come home from work, and all the straw-like pieces were all over the cage, because they were picking through it, not eating those pieces. So that's where the cage looks very messy. Like, look at all that hay that's outside the litter box, inside the litter box for that matter. That's all hay that they haven't been eating. And yesterday I got the 50-pound box of Timothy hay, so I ended up giving that to them in the hay bags. And I'm just going to keep this. I'm going to keep this for the gerbils, because they don't care. They just use it to chew on and make bedding with. They don't care how... Actually, the stiffer the better, probably, for their teeth. So, but it does have a lot of fuzzy pieces, so that's good. But yeah, I already gave a big handful to the gerbils and the girls, and they seem to, they got rid of it within the night. So I'll keep that for them, because the box stuff is a little bit better quality. It's still stiffer, because it's Timothy. I'm used to Orchard, which is really soft. So it is still stiffer, but it definitely doesn't have all, like, the straw-like garbage. The bottom of this bag looks better than the top. The top of this bag is really bad. So, yeah. And what's also a pain in the butt about this, having it all over my cage, is my vacuum cannot suck this up. It will suck for a second, and then I have to fix the clog, and then I go again, fix the clog, go again, fix the clog. Like it takes a lot more longer to clean the cage. So there was at one point where I was just grabbing handfuls of the hay that was on the fleece and like dumping in the garbage bag, and then I was vacuuming just to save me some frustration. So I'm hoping once I clean the cage out, get rid of all the straw-like hay, and only use this, it's going to be a little better. Because it's more grain and not so much straw-like. They also wrecked this hay bag. I don't mind, because it's not that big of a deal. But you know how most of my hay bags are the strappy ones? This strap is gone. Well, it's not gone. I'm going to end up having to cut it off. But I noticed, can you see it? See, it's unattached. So I don't know if that was partly because of the coarseness of the Timothy hay. But yeah, so there goes that. You know, I'm still going to use the bag. I'll just cut that off once it's washed and get rid of it. Some people have gone rid of it anyways. My my new hay bags, the newest 2 hay bags that I have are the pink ones with the triangle opening, so I don't have a strap problem anyways. I might have to pick up some more of the triangle ones because the Timothy hay is different. It's definitely not as soft as Orchard at all. But it's always affected their poops. Just it never got to this point where it was like clumpy poops, and Trixie was getting really bad friggin' poop shoe because of it. And within a day, I gave them the Timothy hay. Their poops cleared up to being drier. So other than the hay mess, their poops have been better. So I'm gonna stick to the Timothy, I guess. It's not bothering me. I don't even find it smells that strong. I think it depends on the brand you buy. Don't buy cheap Timothy hay. Like I've bought the small bags of like Living World Timothy hay, and it's like complete dust. It's garbage. It stinks. Yeah, that's about it. Also, new news is I got another water bottle because that glass water fiasco. I should just throw this out. Yeah, I haven't used this since the day I came home from work and found the bottle completely empty. They've never drank that much out of this bottle. They'd only drink like an inch out of it. So when I came home and found it completely empty, I knew something was wrong. I touched the bedding and it was, yeah, they just drained it onto the bedding. I don't know how. So I haven't used it since. So I ordered an Oasis bottle because these 2 blue ones are Oasis bottles. So I just got that one yesterday. Washed all 3 bottles. Put them back in the cage. Realized these 2 need to be replaced now because the gasket in one of them is ripping, which is what helps it from being like leaking everywhere. So instead of buying 1, I should have bought 3 of these. So next time I place an order, because I bought this from the same people I buy my hay from. So next time I place an order, I'm going to buy 2 more of these. And unfortunately, I don't like the bottle, like, aesthetically. It's ugly. I like these ones, because these are the Dura Pearl. I can't find them anywhere. I have to switch to this. Same company, though, so yeah. It does have a floaty in it. It has a green floaty turtle, which is kind of cute, but I can't even see it. I don't know where it is. I don't know where. So that's not really helpful. It looks like they haven't really drank out of it. They don't really drink out of new bottles. They prefer their old ones. So whenever I do switch all 3 bottles, they're going to probably put up a fight for a bit. But they're going to have to drink out of them. Yeah, where's that floaty turtle? Oh, there it is. Floaty turtle's right over there. So that is all the new news. I'm using my Winnie the Pooh bowl now from Miriam. That's another new news because the other green bowl finally cracked in half. I was washing it and I dropped it in the sink, and where it had the hairline fracture is where it completely cracked in half. So I was like, oh, now I gotta use the Pooh bowl for sure now. So I've been using the Pooh bowl, another one for their veg. They still need a bath. I was going to bathe them today, but now I don't want to. I was going to bathe them when nobody was in the house, so I can just bathe them in the sink, like the kitchen sink. Yeah, it's going to trim them up quickly, bathe them, and then that's it, because today's a clean cage, so it would have been a perfect day to do it. We'll hold it off again for another week. It's fine. I want to do it before the really, really cold weather comes, so we still have time to go. I still have my air conditioner in and going, because during the day it's still warm. There's Bender meowing downstairs. So yeah, long video. Sorry, it's a mashup of unboxing. I should have done the unboxing separate, but too bad. I like my stuff. I'm gonna have to. This is the only part I hate about getting new place, like liners. I already do like loads of laundry, and this adds to it because I have to wick it. This isn't a big deal. I can just stuff that in with everything else. It's dirty, but the liners are a load of its own. So it will be done at some point. Hopefully, whenever they get wicked, I will do a cage tour because I'll be putting this with a lot of other. I have an idea in my mind of what cage I want to do with these liners, so yeah, there'll be a cage tour eventually. It might take more than a week because I have to wash these about 2 or 3 times before I can use them. We'll see how the fleece goes. I really like the sack. It's so pretty. Thank you, Crystal. So yes, if you're Canadian and you want fleece, check out Budget Bunny before you check out anyone else, just because of price. Her liners are awesome. I was gonna get 1x1s from her, but I kind of ran out of money, so because I kind of need 1x1s for this whole setup, but I didn't know like what print I should use also for them. Because I really like my 1x1 frozen ones I got from Budget Bunny. They're like my favorite 1x1s. They're huge, first of all. She makes them like completely oversized, and they work great. So yeah, you can do any type of size liners from her. She has sacks now out. Beds, like I said, this is a medium, but you can get a little smaller if you do want the small size. All their prices are reasonable, even for the liners. Even if you can find liners cheaper from an American, in the end it will be more expensive because the shipping's gonna be more expensive and the exchange rate. You have to remember, you're speaking to an American, they want American dollars, not Canadian. Because I think there was, I'm not gonna name out names because I'm not sure, but there was one American seller who I think the liners are a little cheaper, not by much. So it's like I don't even think $10 cheaper. So not by much, but like I said, you think about the whole conversion of the U.S. dollar and the shipping. In the end, way more expensive. Because the special cute fleece is harder for her to get in Canada, and I'm not sure. U-Haul is probably not that hard for her to get, but you still have to pay for all that. So yeah, all Budget Bunny's information will be down below because I think she is caught up on all her custom orders, so you can definitely hit her up soon. Now, do it. And yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for putting up the 20-minute video, and bye bye.